thought I'd give a quick review, having now ridden the bike for a couple of 100 kilometers. I think I've done about 800 now. So what about the Norden 901 Expedition? Absolutely fantastic, honestly. It's a really good ride. So easy to ride, actually, to be honest with you. The fuel consumption is great, and of course that's a really good sized tank. Means I'm doing about 400 kilometers on average, which is pretty cool. Obviously it's still running in, so you really can't thrash the nuts off it. But I installed the Garmin. That's the the XT2 or whatever it's called, the new one. And of course it's pre-wired under here, which is, again, it just makes it a doddle to fit any kind of a sat nav on. I just took this little mount off. Underneath there are 2 wires already. Got 2 little plugs. I mean, I soldered the little kind of connectors on the Garmin cables just because I wanted to, didn't have to, and put it back in. Actually, and also drilled a little hole so you can onto the mount, so the cable can kind of filter through without kind of leaving the mounts slightly raised. So that was pretty easy, in fact really easy. To be honest, I'm a novice this kind of stuff. I also put this rather large Hepco Becker 45 litre Explorer. Now this is actually an old case that I bought for my oh god, was it 800 Tiger XC, like 7-8 years ago. I can't remember actually when they first came out. Never actually fitted it, but put it on this one. It was a bit of a struggle to fit, to be honest with you, not because of anything wrong with the Norden at all, but of course it's an old case, so I had to do a little bit of angle grinding of the case mount, blah blah blah. Anyway, I got it done, so that's pretty cool. A little dirty because obviously got caught up in a bit of rain, just trying to test it out, as one might say. So far, absolutely 0 issues with it. The ride is really comfortable. I haven't used obviously the heated grips or anything yet because it's summer. But wind protection is fabulous. No wind noise. It's brilliant. I think I might get some, because I've got a massive trip coming up to the UK actually, so I might get some deflectors for here, that just to kind of push the wind just a little bit further out around you. But that's more of a nice to have than a need to have, to be honest. I don't really need to do that. But yeah, I mean, just a great ride, a really great ride. It's super. The seat is kind of wide enough that you really can kind of move yourself around in the saddle. I think, as I mentioned, I had rented an R1250 what's it, RT, brand new actually, in Nice a couple of weeks back, and that just kind of like had one seating position. There was no other, you couldn't do anything else, just that one position. So it's kind of causing a few problems on my base of my spine, my coccyx. But this is fine. I just slide around the seat as I see fit. What else to say? Obviously, you feel a bit of heat coming up from this part of the bike as you're riding. Now that could be for a couple of reasons. It could be the catalytic converter in there, which is obviously going to generate a little bit of heat, but it also could be because I think as they run in oil, they use a mineral oil, not a synthetic, for obvious reasons. So it could be that the oil itself is not doing the best job of dissipating heat, but that's okay. That'll come. One thing that surprised me actually is after 400 kilometers, look at the chain. That's way too loose, and like I said, it's like that after 400 clicks. Now I have no idea why that is so loose after such a short time. Like, no idea at all. So I haven't adjusted it because it goes in for service on Monday. It'll be its 1,000 kilometer first service, and obviously I'll tell them then to talk about it actually. I'm not sure whether I'm going to need a new chain or whether this is normal, but that seems pretty damn excessive. Look at the play on that, and it's even hitting the top, which is definitely not good. But we'll get that fixed. I don't think that'll be a big issue. They set the suspension up for me actually, which means I haven't had a dick about it. And to be brutally honest with you, in all the bikes I've owned, and I've been riding for 38 years, so I've owned probably 38 bikes actually. I've never adjusted suspension on any bike I've been. I've just got on it and thought, okay, that'll do. So, and I don't know whether that's ignorance or laziness or a combination of both, but anyway, so that's just a quick review. Bike is superb. Like I've had in the past 1150 GSA, 1200 GSA, 1200 GS, as well as like Triumph Tiger, 2 Triumph Tigers, you know. So and I actually had the Moto Guzzi V85 TT when it first came out as well. So I had quite a few kind of Explorer off-road type bikes. This is truly probably the best of them all. Nimble around traffic, and I've had to do a fair amount of traffic in Warsaw, you can probably imagine. And it feels light. The acceleration is super. One thing that Moto Guzzi really lacked was that acceleration. It was a very tame engine. This is really does the trick. So that's the review. Any questions you guys have, just drop us a line and I might answer them if I feel like it. But enjoy riding, stay safe. Here's all.